still here with ROKSTEDi, and it's July 13th, Thursday, July 13th. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of inventory update. Sent out an email a couple weeks ago regarding parts stuck in Ontario, Canada. We do, for some good news, we do have some P234s and P242s that will be up on the website tomorrow, and then we'll be trickling out some more next week. We didn't get our parts inventory. It's a long story, don't need to go into depth on it. Basically, we are still waiting for all those parts, but we had enough parts and inventory to start kicking out some bipods. So we went ahead and started making the 34s and the 42s. As you can see here, there's a bunch of almost 3/4 made uppers. These bipods will hit the website next week. If you're waiting on S-Prones and 26s, P226s, it's going to be a little bit, a few weeks. We don't cut any of the carbon fiber tubes anymore in-house. We get them more precision cut than when we originally started. And the S-Prone tubes and the P226 tubes were in that order. So we'll keep you updated, and again, email me if you need anything on that. As far as upgrading from the old Gen 1 bipod to the Gen 2, if you want to do that, go to the internal leg locks. Again, email us or email me, and we will respond to your email, obviously, and we're just going to charge the cost of our parts to do that. So you'll have to ship that in. We'll send you an address to ship it into us. Give us a few weeks, and we'll flop out or change out the upgrade the parts to the Gen 2. Roughly, it's going to be about $90 to $110. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. So I also want to talk about something that comes across my desk or my phone probably every couple weeks. We don't have a pro staff. We don't have any intentions to having a pro staff, a promotional staff to promote our products. Number one, we're a startup, small business, and our biggest problem hasn't been the marketing side, it's been more of the inventory side. And the second thing is, I'm not against pro staff, I put little merit on it just because it is a promotional staff, and we want to make sure that we're taking care of our customers, the people that value our products enough to spend their money, their hard-earned dollar, on ROKSTEDi products. I don't know people that are contacting me other than through social, and our brand is everything, the ROKSTEDi brand. And again, taking care of our customers is what we are focused on. This is a guy named Rocky Longbreak, and Rocky is our biggest supporter on YouTube. He's the guy that comments the most. This is one of our pre-order bipods from a couple years ago. It's a P242. He's got a modified Arca plate on here. He wanted to run our bipod so bad he modified and put an Arca rail or Arca attachment on it. He's upgrading to the Gen 2 legs. And Rocky's a dude that from the very get-go, when he purchased our stuff, and then he was so active on our stuff, and he's a paying customer. Like, you guys don't, if you're reaching out to me for a pro staff, you guys don't even understand. When somebody spends their money with you as a small business, I get chills talking about it. That's how you invest in a business. That's how you create a relationship. You don't reach out asking to be sponsored because you have X thousand or 100, or you think you're a good hunter. You find ways to first buy the product if you value it enough, and second, you support them organically or authentically, just like how Rocky does. And Rocky's gonna get our first Arca attachment. We're not gonna charge him for it. We're gonna put it on there. It's because Rocky's a customer. Rocky spent his money with us. He believed in us from the beginning. He's technically still not pro staff, but our customers are our quote-unquote pro staff. That's how we view them. That's who we take care of. So if you see reviews on our products or anything like that, it's not coming from paid staff, promotional staff, or anything we paid for. We may do sponsorships in the future, but as of right now, everything's organic and authentic. As I mentioned before, Rocky, he's one of our first, I don't know, 15, 20, I could go back and look, customers that we ever had. He put a modified Arca attachment. You in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay. He put a modified Arca attachment on his, and as I said earlier, just because he's one of our loyal customers, he's very active on social, he sends us pictures, he invested it in us. We've been working toward, from the beginning, with the idea of getting the Arca attachment out there on the ROKSTEDi Bipods. This one right here is the ROKSTEDi Arca attachment. For all of those guys that have asked and been asking about it and waiting to buy our bipods, as you can see, it's just 2 bolts on top. This is the Picatinny attachment. This is the Arca attachment. It will look slightly different than this. This is the first one we've machined. Rocky's going to get one on us. That's our idea of a pro staff, is somebody that genuinely invests in the brand. And appreciate you, Rocky. Thank you for hanging with us and for following along. And this bipod is going to look brand new when you get it back with our Arca attachment. So these, I know I'll get these questions. We're hopeful to have a short run of these by the 2nd or 3rd week in August. And you'll be able to buy them separately, or you'll be able to buy them as a package on the ROKSTEDi Bipod. That's your update. There's the Arca rail. If you can see the difference. For those of you guys that don't know what Arca Swiss is. All right, thanks guys.